Hello, welcome to Warrior Strength Yoga. I am Lauri and this is Simba, and we are so happy that you joined us here today for this awesome Warrior Strength flow. So today I would like to challenge your beliefs along with your physical body as we practice a fired up physical practice today. I'd like you to consider the thought that all events are neutral. So whatever you're experiencing in your world right now, or ever, it's all neutral. It's not good, it's not bad, it's whatever you apply, whatever beliefs and thoughts of your own you apply to it. That's what it ends up being. So the events of themselves, they just happen, they play out. And it's our programming and our beliefs and what we put on what we see. This is why two people can be in the same situation and have totally different interpretations and experiences with what's going on. One thinks it's the best thing ever, the other thinks it's the worst thing ever. So that's coming from inside of us. So today, consider taking responsibility that you are the creator. So we're going to start on the mat, which is an awesome place to start. So settling in, just take a breath. Inhale and exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, exhale, sigh it out through your nose. And as you begin to settle in, allow your eyes to close and just take a few breaths to experience what there is there. Just notice it. And that's why I start my practice just observing, trying to get in tune with what's going on without labeling. Just experience what's there, any feelings, sensations, thoughts, let them be. And as you continue to allow the breath to flow, let it come in and out through the nostrils, slow and smooth, even, and begin to elongate, inhaling, pause, exhale. Inhale, if that helps to count, you can inhale for 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything that feels right to you. Just continue to breathe. Continue to observe. And then start releasing any areas that just feel a little stagnant, a little tight. Few breaths just to notice again that maybe you're clenching your shoulder, your hip, or your abdomen. See if you can soften and let that go with the out breath. And then coming around to your heart space when you're ready, and a few breaths to observe here and notice what there is to notice. And if the labels come in, it's fine. We do that. Just allow it to be whatever is occurring. Just allow it. And as you open your heart space a little more, making room to plant this seed, to take responsibility for your experience. I am responsible for creating my reality. I am responsible for what I see. I am responsible for the message I give myself about the world, and I am responsible for the message I convey to the world. So in this way, I am responsible for all creation. When I name something, I change my experience of that thing. When I hold a thought, I alter my perception. All events are neutral until I apply an interpretation to it. I am the creator of my reality. So planting that and coming out into this practice today on the mat, see if you can take responsibility. No, don't see if you can take responsibility for what you're experiencing. I am the creator. You are powerful, you are magnificent. One more breath. Just to be with some gratitude. Beautiful. Now we're going to start moving this beautiful energy around. You can allow your eyes to stay closed or open them. And just start to move and sway and root down a little bit more through the seat. So getting a little organic with it, moving how you need to move. Breathing deep, bring it back in through the nose and down to your belly. Exhale, hug and lift within these movements. Maybe. Again, whatever feels right to you, play with it, move, explore. And if there's a place that you find that needs a little more attention, you can feel that you just need to breathe into it and let it go. Pause. A little more freeing. Again, create what you're experiencing. Another breath or two to play and move. Really feel that support as you bring it up. Start creating some fire with the breath inside to out. So we're going to start moving that flame a little bit more deliberately. Inhaling down, exhaling, press it out. Exhale, bring your heart up to the sky, and then exhale again, open up the back body. So if you hear, beautiful. And let's bring this up. We turn aside and start firing this up a little bit more and getting that heat coming from the inside out, just to maybe thinking of a flame just igniting from the inside, firing everything up, maybe destroying some old beliefs as we do this. So pumping your legs. If this is too much, please keep your toes on the floor, and you can pump from here with your hands on the floor or bring them up. Exhale. Beautiful. And let's fire it up a little bit more even, and come onto your forearms. And we're going to apply some kicks. So from the heel, kick through. There you go. We're going to get some core involved, some solar plexus, so you can ha, ha, ha as you kick. Ha, ha. Really ha, ha, firing it up, and ha, ha, activating that solar plexus, your confidence. Beautiful. Keep it going. Speed it up a little. Ha, take a breath. Ha, 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 ha. Let it out. Beautiful. And give yourself a little break. Hands and feet to the sky. And then let yourself extend and stretch. Toes to fingertips. and rock it back up all the way to the top of your mat. Bring those hips up for a down dog and just pedal a few beats here. Starting to wake up the hamstrings, starting to wake up. Shrug your shoulders up, back, and around, and find a neutral place for them to be in your down dog. If you want to super dump out here in your shoulder, ouch. And up and down a few. So let's move some energy here. Bend your arms, bend your legs, wave. Take that fire through the body. Beautiful. Tap your knees down, lower, keep that lower belly lifted. Give it an inhale, press your pubic bone into the floor a bit, and peel yourself up off the mat. Take it back, and up to your down dog again. Inhale, exhale, lion's breath. Stick out your tongue and roar. Fire up that mid-core, deep core line. Walk your feet toward your hands, and wave it back and forth a few times. Keep your legs bent for now. We're still getting warm, so if you're feeling it along your joints and you need time to warm up your muscles, your fascia, take your hands behind your back a bit and let's wave here. Clasp your hands together and wave that belly. Take that fire through. And let your hands come down. Booty comes back and peel yourself up to standing. Beautiful. All the way. Give it an inhale and fold, melt all over the front. Down to a forward fold again. Strong fingertips down to palms and step one foot back then the other to your down dog. And let's wave this through. Tap your knees down. Lower. Give it an inhale and come back to your down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. Bend your arms, bend your legs here, and extend that right leg up. Bring your knee in toward your chest, toward your nose. Beautiful. Bring it back up again, downward dog split. Bring your knee in. Let's really fire up that core. And one more time. In, and this time step your foot toward your right thumb. Bend that back leg and wave the spine long. Bend your back leg again. Press down through your feet and rise on up to a high lunge. Beautiful. Arms come out. And we're going to hug in and bend both legs. Extend, open out. Switch the arms. Hug and open. Hug and bend into the legs. Beautiful. One more. And open up. Take it back down. Right leg comes back up and shake it out. Even tilt, bend your leg and tilt your hips over to the left, so stacking the right hip over the left. Let's open here a little bit as you trace figure eights with your right knee. Breathe. And extend back up before taking your right leg down and take a breath. Inhale, bend and prepare. Get that left leg into the air. Knee comes into your nose as you exhale. Bring it back up. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up. Bring it back in. Exhale. Really lift and come through that mid-core. And then step the left foot forward. Wave that spine long. Bend into the back leg. Press down through the feet. And then take that energy up and extend the arms out. High lunge. Bend into the back leg and extend both legs. Bend and extend. Arms are coming out, and then give yourself a hug as you bend your legs. Nice. Switching which arm is crossed on top. One more. And then open up. Feel that energy radiating and come back down. With the hands, left leg's gonna come up. Shake it out if you need to. And then bend. So left hip is stacking over the right hip or somewhere like that. And start figure eighting with the left knee. Opening up that left hip a bit, getting some mobility. Again, we're keeping things moving pretty dynamically right now to help warm up. And take that left leg back up before placing it down next to the right foot. Bend your arms, bend your legs. Let's take this through vinyasa, wave it long. Tap your knees down and lower. Give it an inhale. Press into the earth. If you're ready for an up dog, really press in and let those upper legs, thighs just kind of sweep the top of the mat. Pointed plank. Flip over the toes or come back through a child's back to down dog. Give it an inhale, give it an exhale. We're going to wave back to a plank now and a few little twists as you let your heels go side to side. Torso stays to neutral. In the middle, heels are coming side to side. Breathe. Nice, back to center and over to the left. This time, you can either take your right foot and bring it toward the center, toward the midline of your mat, and take your right arm up, or keep your right leg extended into a side plank. So you have a modified side plank with the support of that right foot, or go for that side plank. Beautiful. And let's dip this either way. Right arm's going to come down. And twist. Last one. Nice. Back to your down dog. Give it an inhale. Give it an exhale. Let something go. Bend your arms, bend your legs. Inhale the left leg up to a down dog split now. Bring your knee in toward your chest. Give it an exhale. And twist toward the right. Hold it for a breath. Or two. Just cause it's fun. Back up to the middle. Down dog split. Bring your knee back in and step toward the left thumb. Bend that back leg. Wave long. And come to the long edge of your mat over your right shoulder. So you're going to ninja lunge here. The powerful warrior that you are. Again, taking responsibility every step along the way. I am the creator. Your hands can be anywhere you choose. So again, you are the creator. Make this your own. If you need to be in a different position, do it. You have the power, Dorothy. Okay, back to center now. Take your hips back. And exhale. Draw some fire up. And take it down to a temple. Right arm over left. And either you can line up the backs of your hands. Maybe you can twist so the palms are coming together. So wherever you are, a twisted eagle goddess here. We're going to give it a Kali breath. So as we inhale up, take the arms and wave it down. Nice. Let your head hang. Bring it back up and wave it again. Exhale. Bring it back up. Take it down again. And take this back up. Take that fire, spread it. The left toes are going to come toward the front of your mat, and let your back foot just turn in to what's comfortable for your right knee. And bending into the front to that left foot, left leg, and don't go past your toes. Inhale it up, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten, exhale, warrior two. Nice. One more. And settle into this warrior for a breath or two. Feel the feet firmly planted into the earth, into the roots, taking down, and draw that energy up through the legs, up through the core, and through your deep core line. One more breath. Can you fire it up a little more? Can you relax somewhere? Again, what are you choosing to experience here? And then on your next inhale, take it back to an exalted warrior and let the left hand come to the top of the left leg. Right arm extends up first and then over the right ear. We're going to move this a little, of course. So take that right arm now back, bend the back leg, scoop some fire up, bring it across your chest and open up again. Bend that back leg and bring that fire up, around and down. So you can bend, maybe even start to straighten the front leg. See where we're going, enticing the body as it opens into a fully supported, fully aligned triangle. So again, you can stay in a side angle and open, or if you feel like moving into that triangle. So wherever you end up, whatever shape, fill it out a bit more, root it down, draw the energy up, bring that fire up, clearing, get rid of old beliefs, get rid of old habits that are keeping you stuck, burn them away. Take another fiery breath here. Bend into that front leg. Scoop yourself back up to an exalted. Let's take it down. Come past your front leg to the middle and around to the other side. Yeah. Back. Windmill it around over your right leg this time for a different view. Take that right leg back and go through your vinyasa here. Tap the knees down, lower. Inhale it, up dog cobra. Find your way back to your down dog. Beautiful. Inhale that fire, let it clear. Exhale, blow it out through your mouth. Stick that tongue out. Bend your arms, bend your legs. Your next inhale, your left leg's gonna come up. Bring your knee in towards your chest. And let's take that back up and down. So we're gonna wave it back to a plank. Get some twist in. So heels are going right and left. And back to center, through to the right, and start to turn it. Maybe fingertips come up. Maybe that left leg comes forward as you open it up to a modified side plank. Right arms under right shoulder, or backed off a little bit, or the left leg's extended, or any other version, modification that you create. Breathe. Are you in line? Is your head forward? Is your head back? Hips extended. It's getting a little challenging. Let's bend it and extend. Bend it. Breathe into it. And twist it. Extend one more. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the fire's going now. Back to your down dog. Give it an inhale. Exhale, release. Bend your arms, bend your legs, extend the right leg up. Bring your knee in towards your chest and then spin it toward that left side. Beautiful. Hold for a breath or two. Okay, that was fun. Back up to the sky. Bring your knee in towards your chest. Step towards your right thumb. Elongate that spine. Beautiful. And then come on over your left shoulder to the long edge of your mat. Wave it. Dance it. Be creative again. See what serves you. Feel what serves you. Okay, back to center. Give it a few little bounces here just to take the seat back and wide. Press down, grab some fire, wash over, through, and destroy. Get rid of those old beliefs again, old, stagnant stuff that you just don't want anymore. And yeah, no more. Left arm comes over right. And find, again, the backs of your hands line up, palms line up, and extend your elbows up. You can feel that openness in your back body. And wave it. Go with your Kali goddess. And bring yourself back up through center. Wave it again. Down. Let your head hang. Be wild. Be free. Be Kali. And bring it back up one more time. All the way extend. And this time your right foot is going to face the front of the mat, which is the back of your mat. Left foot's going to turn in again, comfortable for your knee. Inhale it up, press it through, exhale to a warrior. Arms come up, exhale it down. And yeah, so breathing that fire in and out, cleansing, clearing, making room for that clarity to come in, for you to realize, yeah, I am the great creator. Take it back, exalted warrior. And then take it forward. Right arm is going to come to right leg. Left arm extends and then reaches over your ear for a breath. Take it back up, turn your shoulder in, bend that back leg, and play a little. Exhale, exhale, scoop some fire up, and yeah. So fuel that fire with your breath. Let those flames ignite a little more. Create some clearing. Again, if that front leg starts to straighten a little more as you come up. So coming into a nice heart opening, side stretching triangle. That right hand can be on your leg somewhere, on a brick, on the floor, wherever serves you best. So a few breaths here in this triangle. What can you change about it? What can you tweak now that you're here to make it the experience that you want? Maybe drawing the left shoulder back, maybe the left hip comes back a little more. Find a wave through that side body, elongate a little more. Next inhalation, bend into that front leg, scoop yourself up, back to exalted, and take it down and around to the other side, and just plant your hands. Take that left foot back. Nice. Give it an inhale, give it an exhale. Wave your spine long, and to a plank. And tap the knees down, keep that lower belly lifted, and then lower slowly. Oh wait, come back up. Lower slowly, and come back up. One more, lower slowly. Bring it back up. Okay, let's take it all the way down. Lower, lower, lower. Keep your shoulders and belly lifted until the last second. Find your up dog. And then your down dog. Beautiful. Give it an inhale. Give it an exhale. Let some breath out. Bend your arms, bend your legs. And take your right leg up. And bend, stacking your leg, stacking your right hip over your left hip again. And from here, you start to come onto your right fingertips and see how that feels. Give it a breath. And maybe if you're feeling it, you can bend into that left leg and flip over to a wild thing, rock star, even a rock star mudra. So right leg is supporting, bent, extend those hips, breathe, and enjoy the shape, the freeing, heart opening. Again, if you're living from the heart, you can understand that everything is neutral. Everything's love. One more breath. And take it back. But that heart needs some support. So we are going to support it with a fiery core, confidence, beautiful back. To your down dog, bend. And then extend the left leg up. Bring your knee in towards your nose. Exhale, exhale. Step it forward and come around. Join me on the long edge of your mat over your right shoulder this time. Wave it. Again, neutralizing your hips. And take your hips back now. All the way up. And the front toes, left toes come back to the front of the mat, into your warrior. We're going to move this back exalted, side angle, bend and extend, open up into your triangle. Beautiful, flowing, moving, beautiful creation. Next exhalation, scoop that left arm up. Take the right arm over to the front and step in with the back leg so you're a little bit closer. Beautiful. Get a wave here and fold over that front leg. Beautiful. From here, we're going to play. Left hand's going to come out past your shoulder, so a little wider than your shoulder. You can be on a brick or not. And right hand's going to start to come up. Bend that right leg in. Bring your right elbow towards your right knee and then start to circle. Little circles with that right leg, that right hip. Bending it, extending into the left leg as well. You can stay here with little circles or start to open a little more. Getting straighter. Yes, we're kind of being a little tricky here, but enticing the body into a half moon, into an Ardha Chandrasana. So when you find a place where you want to pause for a few breaths, again, pause and tweak the shape that you are. Ground down a little more, bring some energy up, maybe you can wave. If you're in half moon, stay looking down to help your bounce. Maybe you can extend a little more through that right heel. One more breath, super adventure moment. Beautiful, take that right hand down, take the knee down, and step. Let's release that hip. So the right foot's going to come toward the left. bend the right leg and take the left hand up to the left hip. So little release there. Bend into your knees, hips come back, and draw yourself up. Let's take the left leg, ankle crossed over the right knee. A little more of that hip release. Wave it here. Yeah, I'm gonna look forward because if I look at you now, I'm gonna topple over. So wave along here, and maybe you can rest your arms on your leg. Oh, so fun. If you have a wall to hang on to, go ahead and do that. Shake it out when you are done playing. Step that right foot back and wave it over to the other side. And we're going to take it through vinyasa here. Tap the knees down, lower, and extend to your down dog. Take a breath. Prepare. Bend your arms, bend your legs, and extend that left leg up. Beautiful. Stack your left hip over your right. So bending into the left leg. Take a breath or two here and start to play. Maybe you just come to your left fingertips. Maybe start to turn a little more, turn a little more to the left or to the right, whichever direction we're going. It gets confusing until you spin all the way over and be the rock star that you are. The crowds are roaring. Yeah. So breathe here. Again, tweak it, have fun. Move it if you want. And when you are ready, take it back. Left leg's coming up. And then next to the right foot. Bend your arms, bend your legs again. Prepare. Inhale the right leg up. Knee comes in towards your chest. And steps forward. Elongate. And then come around your left shoulder. So ninja lunging here. Back and forth. A few times again, this helps reset the hips. Take the seat back and draw that fire up. And open into your warrior two. Give it an inhale and an exhale. Inhale it back, exalted warrior. Exhale it forward, side angle. Take this, move it, bend that back leg, take the arm around, bring the fire up, opening into a triangle. A breath here, or two. Next inhale, prepare. Exhale, engage your core, bend a little bit into that front leg, scoop your right arm up, coming from that deep core line. Left arm's gonna come over to your left ear, and then turn your hips, turn that back foot, step it in, wave, and come over that front leg. Come in a little bit more with the left foot, with that back foot, and extend your right arm out even off the mat. So past your shoulder, it's gonna help you counter balance here. It could be on a brick too. Bend your left leg in, left arm comes in. So starting with little circles, again, helpful to look down at the floor. Bend and circle. Maybe they start to get a little bigger. And extending open, pressing through the heel until you find whatever shape your half moon is going to be today. So again, tweak it, breathe into it, create it. Like a master yogi, creating your experience. Again, this can be excruciating for some people or the most enjoyable thing ever. And it's your label that you put on it. How can you view it differently if needed? One more breath. And bring yourself down. And take that left foot down in a far fold next to your right. Bend into the left leg and enjoy that stretch along the right leg. That feels good. Your right arm can come up to the right hip. Play with it a little bit here. You're going to separate your feet a little bit more. Take your booty back, press into your feet, and draw yourself up. Bring the right leg up and over. So your ankles crossed over your left leg. Bring your seat back. And play with a few waves here. And if you come out of it, no big deal. Just come back in. Again, you can use a wall. Anything you need, a chair for some more support. Just let that hip open and release. And take it all the way down. Bring it all the way up. And shake it out. You are amazing. So, a couple super adventure moments in this practice today. Let's go through, take that energy, take that fire through one last vinyasa. And I'm going to hop back just because. Wave it forward, tap, move it. Back to child's. Bring your heels back up. Wave it forward again. Tap it down. Lower. And take it to your child's and bring yourself back. If you want some support here, goddess, creator, rock star that you are, even if you're a guy, you're a goddess. So just telling. So get in tune, get in touch with that breath again. If you need support with a blanket or brick or a couple bricks, go ahead and use that. And just calm the breath to calm your mind again. Coming back to that thought of being the great creator. I am the creator of my world. I take responsibility. One more breath here, and peel yourself up off. And imagine the possibilities of being in charge of your experience. So it's really empowering and encouraging. So let's spin around and come back for a couple rolls. Take care of that spine a bit. You worked hard. We're doing some clearing, and now we can do one more. Yay, we've done this already, but we're going to do it again just to emphasize that solar plexus, that core, and kick whatever is left out. Ha. Give it a ha, 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 ha. Very empowering mantra here. Ha, 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 ha. See the sound of that core. Take it out. Ha, 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 ha. Be silly. Beautiful. And all the way down. Take the legs up and bring them in for a hug. Whew. Give it a breath. You are awesome. You are an amazing creation. and creator. So a breath or two here to get back into touch with that great creator, the love that you are. And from here, I'm going to start to peel the hips off the floor. Beautiful. Into a baby bridge. Any variations, any modifications, if you want to bring your hands clasped under yourself, shoulders coming together a little bit more. Again, making sure that your shoulders are in a neutral alignment before trying to squish them in a little closer to one another. And breathe. And as you're ready, releasing, coming down one vertebrae at a time. The sacrum's the last to touch. As you bring your knees in for another hug. Take a breath. Plant your feet back on the floor and take your right leg in and extend up so your heel's coming, or your sole of your foot is coming to the ceiling. And draw your leg in. If you can begin to slide the left foot along the mat a little straighter, or straighten all the way. So when you feel that first sense of tightness, pause. Nothing says your leg has to touch your face, or something may say that, but you don't have to. Find that first sensation of stretch and enjoy the release that you can allow to happen here. If you have a strap, you can use a strap here around the sole of your foot. So right before your leg wants to bend, pause there. Beautiful. And now let's bend it a bit. Say hi to Simba again. You can take the strap or your hand on the sole of your foot. The left hand can come on your left hip, just reminding that to stay down as you take an inverted runner's lunge. The sole of the foot is planted on the ceiling. Beautiful. And one more breath here. Extend back up and cross your right ankle over your left knee. Let's give that the hips a little more love as you bring your knee in and out, in and out. And breathe here, and then leave your knee so it's extended out. Your right arm's going to come in through the hole that your legs make. Left arm's going to come around, so you can clasp the back of your left leg. And begin to draw your left leg in. You can give a nice gentle press with the right elbow into the right leg. Yeah, that's what that is. For a little extra hip action. You can even bring the chin up, bring the chest up a bit. And exhale into this. And release. You're ready. Separate the feet a little and windshield wiper the knees. And come back to neutral. Extend the left leg up. Clasp wherever you can comfortably reach. Again, if you have a strap, you can use that. And begin to bend at the hip crease. Right leg can stay bent, or slide it a little straighter, or extend all the way out. So a few breaths. Allow your body to open and release on its own terms. You can't force it. You really can't. You can try. Chances are though, it'll fight back and tense up even more. And then bend. Left hand can come to the top of your foot or on your leg, or again with the strap, right hand on your right hip, or wherever feels right. Right leg's extending through the heel if it's extending on the floor, or you can point. Beautiful. One more breath here. And then bend that right leg, take the left leg over, ankle over the right knee, and come in and out with the left knee now. And then extend their left knee out. Left arm's going to come through, right arm's going to come around and clasp around the hamstring of the right leg. Inhale and exhale here for a few breaths. And any other variation that you want to take. Head can come up and release. Uncross. Windshield wiper one more time. If there's any other movement that you need to do, go ahead and do it. Press pause and then come back and join us. Give yourself another hug. And join for a well-deserved relaxation. So stretching out into a Shavasana, supported with blankets or bolsters, anything you need to find a peaceful, neutral alignment for a few minutes. You can spend 5 minutes here. Beautiful, beautiful, as you just breathe in and out. Through the nose. Continue to release and connect to your breath. Continuing to melt and surrender a little bit more. Feel those fiery flames now softening and clearing, and what remains is clear, confident love. Breathing in and out here, just becoming even more relaxed, even more open. All events are neutral. We are the meaning makers. Our experiences of life are through the lenses of our own beliefs, living from the heart and seeing all relationships as sacred, playing out their roles in the mystery called life. Breathing in and out, I am responsible for creating my reality. I am responsible for what I see. I am responsible for the message I give myself about the world. I
am responsible for the message I communicate to the world. And in this way, I am responsible for all creation. Remembering that when I name something, I change my experience of that thing. When I hold a thought, I alter my perception. All events are neutral until I apply interpretation to them. I am the creator of my reality. So if you have the time, you can linger here for a bit longer. And if you are ready, begin to start bringing confident vitality, peaceful love back into the body as you deepen the breath. Wiggling fingers and toes, stretching toes to fingertips stretched over your head, anything you need to bring that fiery, peaceful awareness back into the body, rolling over to one side when you're ready. And then as you exhale, pressing yourself up and coming back to a seat. So we'll seal our practice as you ground down through your seat with an inhalation. Exhale, hug and lift, press that breath out. As you bring your hands back to the heart. And just take a breath or two to emphasize the thought of taking responsibility and I am the creator of my reality. I am the creator of my reality. And take that into your day. When you need to, when you think about it, relax a little bit more, bring the breath in, and remind yourself that you have the choice to respond any way you choose to what is being presented to you. Another breath for some gratitude. Thank you for joining me today. It's truly an honor. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste.